I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running, we won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Welcome back to Glory Pro Ascend. My name is Joe Parisi, and on today's episode, your main event features Warhorse going one-on-one with Jake Something. Now, recently, Jake Something brutally attacked Warhorse inside the steel cage. We do have that footage available here in the archives at Glory Pro Wrestling on YouTube. But before we get to that, we're going to send it down to ringside, where Ben Simon and Reed Duthie are standing by, and Dan the Dad is set to defend the Zero Gravity title.
Welcome to the second episode of Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. What an opening week that we had from right here at the Casa Loma Ballroom in St. Louis. It's Reed Duthie, so happy to be back with you, and well, there's a man I know extremely well, and he's bringing a title that I know extremely well. Sanctioned by Alpha One Wrestling. It's good to say that again. That championship has been held by a who's who of names. Josh Alexander has been champion. Ricky Shane Page has been champion. Orange Cassidy is the man who Dan the Dad dethroned. And in this open challenge, well, that heartbeat only means one person. Shazza McKenzie is going to challenge for the title. Shazza McKenzie, originally from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, has made the move to St. Louis, Missouri, as she says, regretfully so, and that seems a little bit harsh. Wonderful people in St. Louis. Shazza is going to challenge Dan the Dad for the Alpha One Zero Gravity Championship. When Dan won that title, he countered Orange Cassidy's mousetrap into his version of a rolling pinfall that he refers to as the AARP. I believe he has the card. And he has the belt. I can't even begin to tell you the number of Zero Gravity Championship matches that I have called, and it is so exciting to see it alive again here at Glory Pro Wrestling. This match is sanctioned by Alpha One. And what a way to open up the second offering of Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. The title on display. And now, Dan the Dad with that coffee mug in hand gets set. Is he gonna knuckle lock with the coffee mug? I don't know what's in that coffee mug. Yeah, he's having fun already. So Dan defending the title gets tripped down. He didn't spill a drop. Drop down from Dan. Is he gonna leapfrog with the coffee mug? He did. Gets Shazza to put the brakes on. You can't interrupt dad while he's having his morning coffee. Oh! Hello there. Shazza's had enough of that. Off the ropes, shoulder block. And each one only takes a couple of steps. Is Dan saying my New Balance doesn't let me back up? Does he have the Velcros? He does have the Velcros, doesn't he? Shazza goes off the ropes. She'll drive in. Just a couple of hops back from Dan. And Shazza is putting the bad mouth on Dan the Dad. Oh, he tripped her. She went face first. And he hits the pose. Oh, Shazza goes downstairs. Dan is still hanging on to that coffee mug. Also very resplendent in his polo for this one. That's a championship polo, folks, as he throws the shoulder block. I can't believe he's still got the mug. Over goes Dan. Shazza tries for the leapfrog, and Dan sticks out the knee. And a knife edge chop. Well, with that coffee, Dan might need a snack sometime in the middle of this matchup, and if he does, maybe Central State Sandwiches can help him out. Our great sponsor for this matchup as Shazza steals the mug. I believe she just took a sip of coffee, or whatever it is that Dan's got in that mug. 1, 2. Dan tried to roll up Shazza, able to boot him away. Shazza charges in. Dan got a shoulder in. Shazza slides to the outside and pulls him across the top rope. Shazza pulling Dan to the outside. Oh, has him tied up over that second rope. Bit of an over-under spot. And now the boots. Shazza McKenzie firing him in to the chest of Dan. And she slaps him right across the face. Oh no, did she just put Dan's glasses on? Those are prescription. Oh! Jams Dan's face into the canvas, count of 2, and that's all she's gonna get. I'm amazed she can see anything with those on. Boot to the side. As Dan trying to make his way back up. Remember, still to come in this episode of Glory Pro Ascend, you're gonna see Warhorse take on Jake. Something in continuation from what happened at Locked Up when Jake busted into the cage following the war with Cody Lane and viciously attacked Warhorse. And of course, for all the inside on Glory Pro Wrestling, head to patreon.com/glorypro. Backstage updates, exclusive content, everything you could want and more. As Shazza McKenzie sent off the ropes, Dan with the hoist. Shazza satellites her way through. Russian leg sweep, nice execution, into the submission. And look at the way she's got Dan bent. She's got the arm trapped, the shoulder being pulled as she wrenches down on the neck with her leg and pulls that elbow and shoulder away. Miserable spot. Now the roll-up, count of 2 as she had the shoulders pinned down, but Dan able to get out of it. Booted back to the corner. The champion is in some trouble. Shazza McKenzie came into this match on a roll in Glory Pro. Back-to-back victories, first over Lady Luck in a street fight, then over Ladybird. Both of whom we saw last week here on Ascend. Clothesline from Dan, and a second as he runs through Shazza. Shazza ducks underneath. Dan go behind on the standing switch. Now fires into the corner. Got the elbow in, and Dan's gonna put the glasses back on. Back where they belong. Now what's he got in mind? Dan gonna take to the other side of the ring, up and over the top. Off the ropes as Dan this way and that. Shazza follows. She might have been thinking satellite again, but she gets caught there. Sidewalk slam from Dan the Dad, count of 2. He's not gonna get any more. Boy, I remember vividly the 4-way elimination match in which Dan picked up that Alpha 1 Zero Gravity title. He survived Effie, he survived Danhausen, and ended up eliminating Orange Cassidy to take the gold. It was the shining moment for Dan the Dad, and it really put him on the map. And he earned every bit of it. And now Dan unbuttons the shirt as Shazza rolls him up from the backside, count of 2. No means business when the shirt comes off. Back elbow strike lands. Fastball, nope. Shazza on the go behind. Saito suplex. And now Dan ended up in the wrong part of town. Knee to the side of the head. Shazza is going to try to capture the zero gravity title right here. Count of 2.5. 2.5 is all she's going to get on that occasion. Shazza hammering down with the right hands. A world-traveled competitor, and what an impact she has made since relocating to the United States. As Dan fires Shazza off to the ropes. Up to the shoulders she goes. Shazza wants to be the queen of St. Louis, the queen of Glory Pro Wrestling. Taking that zero gravity title will go a long way towards that as we go round and round on the standing switch. Fastball! Whoa, did make Adam Wainwright proud. Up to the shoulders. Dan with the backpack. Into the stunner! Look at the outside leg, and 1, 2, and he's got it! It's a successful defense! They love him in Canada. They love him in St. Louis. They love him everywhere. Dan the Dad is still the Alpha 1 Zero Gravity Champion. Bro heat lands. Now hoisted up. Arm just drops him down to the canvas. Count of 2. Forget about it. He hears the adulation from the crowd here at Delmar Hall. And Price is, well, he still put a bit of a shoulder into Moses as he walks around ringside. And Moses, remember, Moses has had one tag team partner turn on him already when Raheem De La Suede decided that he was going to join up with Mike Outlaw and Cinco, trying to avoid Ethan Price from falling into the same space of negativity.
We start with fresh shredded lettuce. Add in thin sliced local tomatoes. Every sandwich gets topped with our secret recipe sauce, Cage sauce. All these elements top our steakhouse quality beef and American cheese to create the chopped cheese, a standard above the rest, only from Central State Sandwiches. Quality.
If you're into music from the 80s and 90s, classic arcade games, hanging out at the mall, watching cult classic movies from the 80s on VHS, if any of this stuff is up your alley, I've got the podcast for you. America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi. Each episode features 21 fast-paced pop culture trivia questions with an 80s and 90s focus. Over 150 episodes are available right now wherever you get your podcasts.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
My money, and I need it now.
Tonight we're gonna flip and trip and let it all hang out tonight. We're gonna say what we like. We're gonna say what we like. What's tonight shit like?
Do what you like. I see guys and girls dancing. Do what you like. I see guys and girls dancing.
Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
We roll along here on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend as Ethan Price and Moses to deliver a relatively new tag team. It was a month ago that they fell to the Hustle and the Muscle, Rohit Raju and Karam. That at Delmar Hall. course, they gave up a ton of tag team experience and just experience in general to that team. Tonight they take on Culture Clash. That's Caleb Jean Cartier, the Canadian who moved his way to Texas to develop his pro wrestling career, and Ethan Price is going to tag in, and Moses will step out, and these two clearly not on the same page as Caleb Jean Cartier goes to work on Price. Belly to back, up and over the top. Ollie Summers is CJC's tag team partner, and it's Summers who has the leg of Price caught, and Cartier over to put a forearm down to the big strong boy. Tag into Ollie Summers. Culture Clash, a rising tag team, as Ollie holds up Price, and in comes Cartier as they look in their Glory Pro debut to make an impact, and that was impactful right there. Count of two. That's all Summers is going to get before Price can kick out. Back elbow from Ethan Price. Ethan Price has been going through a bit of a losing streak in Glory Pro Wrestling, pardon me. And oh, the double kick from Ollie Summers right on the jawline. Half and half suplex, held on with the bridge. Counted two, and Price able to kick out. Wow, that was impressive from Ollie Summers. Beautiful execution. And Ethan Price, just back to that point, has not seemed himself of late. And clearly Moses the Deliverer has seen the same thing. He's been trying to work through it with Price. Of course, Moses formerly one half of the United Glory Tag Team Champions alongside Raheem De La Suede when they were known as Technical Difficulties before Raheem's change in attitude. Moses begging Ethan Price for the tag in, and he won't do it. Cartier caught him, and a double stomped the arm. That is how Terry Gordy lost the UWF World Heavyweight title back at a time. If you remember that incident with Dr. Death coming off the top rope and taking out Terry Gordy's arm. Ollie Summers tags his way back in. And Summers putting the mouth on Moses the Deliverer around the backside. Ethan Price from the rear waistlock. Steps around, abdominal stretch into a pump handle, has Summers up. Oh, brought him right down into a gutbuster. And then the German suplex with the release. But the arm of Price is stinging, and that allowed Caleb Jean Cartier to tag back in. Cartier slung up, now he'll make the tag, and in comes Moses the Deliverer. Moses with a beautiful German suplex. He's an expert with suplexes. A second one. Look at the arc he gets on that. Oh, short snap side Saito. Belly to belly. Overhead with the release. That was gorgeous. And Moses is rocking. He'll charge the corner. Cartier, wrong place, wrong time. Moses flies his way out with the Bulldog. Could that be all? Hook in the outside leg. He gets both. Count of two. Cartier able to kick out. Well, not only are we seeing Culture Clash show some impressive offensive capabilities, but impressive resiliency as Ethan Price tags his way back in again and gets bicycle kicked for his trouble. Cartier hoists him up to the shoulders. Flying tag back in as Moses saw his partner was in trouble. Super kick from Price. Enziguri from Moses. What is this? Package on the suplex. Beautiful takeover, almost fisherman style. Price is not the legal man. Moses is. Count of 2 and 3, and they got it.
14 seconds. Your winners by default, Ethan Price and losing.
Well, what is Ethan Price upset about? They got the win. The losing streak is over. And Moses is right. Price was in trouble after he pulled a blind tag. What is this all about? Even with the attitude issues they were showing, development as a team. Ethan Price saying he needed that, but he gets the win. They're a tag team.
Strange Donuts is looking to expand, either with the name Strange Donuts or your family donut shop name. We want to keep your family legacy alive.
Call 314-528-4000 for your free educational CD-ROM.
It's hard work coming in at 2 in the morning making donuts and then going to sleep just to do it again. Let us make donuts for you. Give us a shot. I think it's worth a talk.
314-528-4000. Call today.
I'm a guy dressed up like Tom Selleck to make you feel more comfortable with someone from your generation.
Mustaches are trustworthy.
If it goes well, we'll buy your business from you and keep your name alive for generations to come. Strange Donuts Reverse Mortgage Loan. A big, long, stupid name just to say we're looking to expand and we're interested in preserving your legacy.
Call today.
Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
It's main event time on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend, and it's Warhorse taking the ring against Jake Something, and only the folks at Altered State Comics would be crazy enough to get involved with this matchup. Great sponsor, great main event as Warhorse drops Jake Something to the outside and then catches him with the jacket on the way back in. This is going to be a fight. It was locked up in the cage after Warhorse had finally ended the battle with Cody Lane that had raged for months, that Jake Something stepped in and picked the bones. Jake Something, of course, the only two-time Crown of Glory champion, Tope Kanero. Wow, Warhorse is out of the gates hot. Jake Something, the only two-time Crown of Glory champion in Glory Pro Wrestling history. He has a storied career in Glory Pro Wrestling. But right now, Warhorse wants to take it to him. We know that Jake Something and Cody Lane have developed a bit of a friendship, a bit of a partnership over the last few months, and whether that was the impetus for Jake coming in and attacking Warhorse, or whether he just saw an opportunity to take it to Warhorse after a grueling cage match. He's now taking it to him, going from ring apron to railing. And Jake will break the count. Jake Something has had wars with the very best in the world. He will have the size and strength advantage in this matchup, as Warhorse will fly across and catch him with the boot. And Jake has got to get away from Warhorse. I have known Warhorse for many years. I don't know if there, over the last number of years, has been a professional wrestler who has done more to improve than Warhorse has. Oh, that right forearm lands. He has found himself, and in doing so has become a tremendous professional wrestler. He has multiple ways to beat you, and right now he wants to show some of that incredible resiliency. I don't know where he finds it from. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he doesn't have himself absolutely dizzy after doing something like that, hammering himself into the buckles. Clotheslines connect the pair. Jake will follow across, spears him in the corner. Mention the size and strength. There's the speed and agility of Jake Something. For a man that size, he should not be able to move the way he does. This is a man I know in the past has trained with the likes of Karam, with Xavier Walker, as Jake is, he's walking out. Where is he going? Of course, some of those partnerships are no more after Karam and Xavier Walker had a bit of an explosion. And Jake has got a trash can. I don't like where this is going. Coming up next week on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend, you'll see the aforementioned Xavier Walker as the #1 contender for the Crown of Glory challenges Calvin Tankman. And Warhorse just blasted Jake Something. Well, the Cataloma Ballroom ignited when they saw Jake bring the plunder on down to the ring. Warhorse knew what was coming and got the boots in the way of it. Warhorse will roll his way back into the ring. Jake slides in as well. I think he'd have more success fighting a grizzly bear. Back elbow from Warhorse. And Jake again just using that strength, that power to club down on the back of Warhorse. Warhorse is going to have to employ a little bit of a stick and move tactic, although those headbutts have some effect. Warhorse calling for the lariat. He'll hit the ropes. Oh, that charge from Jake Something. Last week we saw Crash Jackson employ that same style of avalanche, and Jake Something, like he's pulling a page out of Big Van Vader's playbook, just wiped out Warhorse. He can change the momentum of a match in the snap of his fingers or in the snap of a neck. Good Lord, that lariat. That's the most vicious short arm clothesline I've ever seen. And if you're Warhorse, there's nowhere to go in that spot. Jake Something stalking his prey. Warhorse back up to his feet. And Jake says, bring it on. They're nose to nose. And Jake says, go ahead. Oh, good Lord. That forearm. Count of 2.5, and Warhorse able to kick out. I'm amazed he knows where he is. Count in as Jake had Warhorse out over that second rope. Warhorse tossed down to the canvas. The former two-time Crown of Glory champion is in complete control right now. And you know that Jake Something would love nothing more than to become a 3-time Crown of Glory champion. He's tried before and come within moments of it on a couple of occasions as he splashes Warhorse into the buckles. Warhorse gets his feet split out over the top, and a right hand. Wow. Oh, they know his name. And Warhorse might have trouble remembering it right about now. Shot to the body as Jake on the second rope on the inside. Hooks Warhorse up. Superplex. Can he get him? Oh, Warhorse put the brakes on. Jake was able to hold up. Oh, Warhorse with the headbutt able to fight his way down. Jake gets blasted back to the center of the ring. Look at the look on the face of Warhorse. That's not a normal human being. And he's gonna fly with the shotgun dropkick. Down goes Jake. We've talked about it before. Where does Warhorse get these reserves? This is not a normal man. We have seen Warhorse take hellacious beatings and just continue to come back as Jake misses wild over the top. Warhorse, precise jab, and again, those left hand jabs working their way in as he throws the lariat on the short arm. It won't work. A second. That one rocked Jake a little bit. Jake spaghetti legged. Warhorse one more. That dropped him down to a knee. A normal man would have been down after the first one. Warhorse again, calling lariat off that second rope. Pop up. Oh, he knew it was coming. He rotted him through. There's the lariat from Warhorse. Count of 1, 2, and no! Jake gets the shoulder up. Oh, Jake Something. It's not often we see him get put on the back foot, but Warhorse has done exactly that right here. What a contest. Warhorse pulling himself up in the corner. Is he signaling for the elbow? Warhorse is gonna fly. Looking to go all the way up, and oh, Jake might have been playing possum. Scrambles back to his feet. Goozles, pulls Warhorse right back in, and choke slams him nearly all the way through the mat. Count of 1, 2, and now Warhorse kicks out. And Jake can't believe it. How in the world does Warhorse find these reserves? You think back to the cage match and the number of times Cody Lane thought he was going to escape, thought he was out of the cage, only to have Warhorse almost rise from the dead to be able to track him down. Jake Something says this is it. Sends Warhorse off the ropes. Caught. Wanted that black hole slam. Oh, Something out of the way. Warhorse, tilt the world slam. He caught Jake on the rebound and planted him.
10 minutes elapsed in the match. 10 minutes down.
Warhorse rolls, but can he get an arm over Jake? I don't think he quite can get there. And now he's going to focus on pulling himself back to his feet. Boy, first 2 weeks of Ascend for Glory Pro Wrestling, and these two main events have been nothing short of spectacular. Just when you think how can they follow up Cody Lane and Ray Phoenix? Well, we get a war between Jake Something and Warhorse. Jake being set up on the top, and again, next week, main event, Crown of Glory on the line. Calvin Tankman against Xavier Walker. Are you kidding me? What a way to start this Ascend era. As Warhorse, is he looking for a Frankensteiner? Well, he was, but he got caught. He got caught. Jake for the second rope. Sit-out powerbomb. Jake's got to feel like a bolt of lightning ran through his spine, but Warhorse is out. Can he make his way over? Cover 1, 2, hits. Oh my God, it's not over. 2 9/10. How did Warhorse kick out of that? I mean, he had to be 10 feet in the air. Jake Something says this is the end. And the forearm will help in that. Just shows you the relentless heart of Warhorse as he'll wheelbarrow and roll him up. No, he'll step through. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter, sharpshooter. Can he step over? He's got to make the big step. He's got to get Jake to his shoulder. He did. He steps over. He's got it. He's got it. It's locked. It's in the center of the ring. Jake is thinking about it. His lower back is, oh, Jake Something. It's that incredible size. He was able to turn, drag his way, and get to that bottom rope. Warhorse right back after Jake, will kick him away. Warhorse no doubt wants to pull Jake back out to the center of the ring and go right back to that sharpshooter. As Warhorse booted out to the floor. This is dangerous territory. That garbage can that came into play earlier is still sitting out there, along with a steel chair. And now Jake has the look. Oh no. What does he need a weapon for? He is the weapon. Jake with the garbage can. And yeah, has it stripped away by the official. Now swinging, looping lefts and rights from Warhorse. Great combination. Back elbow lands. Oh, a page from Dan the Dad. Fastball lands. And now, wait a minute. Just as Warhorse saw Jake have the trash can pulled away, he has to look at the chair. I don't know that this is a smart idea. As Warhorse stalking around the outside of the ring, Jake steps back in. Warhorse with the chair, and yeah, this is not a no disqualification matchup. Jake Something hammers him with the forearm. Warhorse back with one of his own. Jake responds in kind. Warhorse fires in. Both men rocking and rolling. Oh, double forearm. And it's a double knockdown. Who's going to be first up to their feet? A garbage can now in the hands again of Jake Something. And I believe Warhorse has reached for the chair. Yeah, he's got it there. Jake up. Warhorse up. They'll stare at one another, weapons in hand. And our referee may just want to get out of the way. Yeah, good move. And the bell is going to sound as they hammer into one another. Chair for garbage can. Jake over the head of Warhorse. Are you kidding? Jake hits him again. It won't do it. They're just going to keep swinging away. And oh, that's going to be a fine. The official out to the floor. This is a war. We're going to need all kinds of help out here. The locker room is clearing. It looks like 5 o'clock traffic. Look at the massive humanity getting into the ring to try and separate Jake Something and Warhorse. Oh, we have definitely not seen the end of this. These two men pulled apart. The crowd wants to see them just tear each other to shreds. Jake's gonna roll out to the floor. Oh, there is gonna be some supplemental discipline coming from all of this. A referee tossed to the floor. These two men, look at the number of people it's taken to hold Warhorse.
No contest.
Ben Simon gives you the official decision. This match a no contest as Warhorse still having to be held back. ATM, Moses, they're in there trying to keep Warhorse back into the corner as Jake makes his escape from the building. Ethan Price in there trying to keep everybody apart. Yeah, we have not seen the end of this as Warhorse still trying to get through. He wants it, Jake something. He wants to rip him apart. Jake made his escape. As now they attempt to calm Warhorse down. Oh, we have just seen the very beginning of Warhorse and Jake something. Can only imagine what these two are going to do to one another when they get their hands back on each other as Warhorse wants to do it right now. He tries to scale the guardrail. They're going to have to keep him out of here. They are going to have to walk him right through to the back as Jake something, I think, went out the front door. Wow. A battle that has just begun. Join us again next week for Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend.